We in the building.
Came in the back door. Pause.
Came in through the back door. Got the Hulk in this mug. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. This is your man Kurt, and this is
Howdy. We are back, motherfuckers. Episode 169. Unlike Conway Brown, I ain't gotta wait 2 minutes to say some shit. God damn it, I say it.
all right. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Kwame, man. I love what he's doing.
Yeah,
I
man.
Really love what
You
he's
gotta
doing.
love it, man.
Dude.
That's the dude right there.
Like, real talk, dude. Like, what he's doing, at first, I was kind of like, oh, man, this
Yeah, I'm about to say that one look like it's paused or something.
Yeah, man, yo, you can't be pausing. We up there live, man. You can't do that. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, because I hit the photo. Wait a minute. This is the live button, right?
No, at the bottom. Here, you see what it says, the words at the bottom? Slide it to the right or left. Look, yeah, right there. TC line. There you
damn.
go. That's what it is. I messed up.
Damn. Well, Instagram, if you just missed this, I just, beat up some shit. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. I'm sorry we had to re-record.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
We had everything going for like everything else, but Instagram we had to kind of start it over. So,
but yeah, going back to what I was saying about Conway Brown, I like what he's doing, man. I'm gonna speak about it briefly because I think the people that's in the front lines with that, they doing their job. Shout out to Carcino, Self Talk, all them cats. I mean, I'm not doing that. Be like, oh, they can mention our name too. No.
right.
Shout out for what they doing. Sometimes I think a lot of people thinking, what Kwame Brown doing is kind of repetitive, but I respect him because of the fact that he is putting the foot, on their ass. Because, basically that's what they do. The powers that be, they try to reiterate and retell a certain, narrative.
Same narrative. Yep.
So, hey, why not? Shout out to Kwame Brown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, again, this is episode 169. And, we live. We got Instagram going. We got YouTube going. We got Facebook going. We got everything going. We got Spotify.
Yep.
What else we got?
We got
Mama's cooking. So yes, sir. We missed y'all last week, but we here to represent, man.
So how? Yeah, I'm about to say, how was your weeks, man?
It was good, man. Just working and doing the average thing. You know what I mean? So I did have to I went out of town, but nothing too big. We went out to I'm forgetting the name of that place, Carowinds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we took the kids down there and, enjoyed that. I don't ride them rides, but y'all niggas can ride them shits all you want.
Right, what you need to ride? Crazy shit on there. Scooby-Doo. Like the oldest roller coaster.
Is that one that's still like made out of wood or something?
Yeah, ride that one. You fuck all that Days of Thunder ride back and shit. Ride the Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I ain't ride none of that shit.
Yo, this is the last time I was up there. I mean, this was like I was 7th grade. Me and my friend, right?
Uh-huh.
I didn't even think about this. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Yeah, let's get in the back seat. In the back seat, all right. And the thing of it is, see, they had the roller coaster, the Days of Thunder roller coaster. It goes forward.
Okay.
They got one that goes forward, but then they got another one that goes backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me being a fool, we up there, we went on the one that backwards in the back seat. Me and my friend, my friend talked me into doing this shit. So we was in the going in the back. Man, you talking about screaming like a bitch. Cause that's what I did, yo. I was like, ah! And you can't. It ain't like you see what's going in front of you. You can't see nothing behind.
You just gotta let it happen.
Yeah, you just got That's it.
Fuck around, a bird fly by and hit your ass.
Yeah.
Man, it's a wrap.
Dang.
But yeah, man, that's why I don't do none of that. I ain't trying to risk my life. I know it's all fun and games, but I don't know, it's too risky. I had a traumatic experience when I was a kid, so I can't do it.
I see, man.
But anyway, so we live from the Bat Cave,
Yep, yep.
and we got a lot to talk about because we want to catch up for the
Yeah,
past
man. From
couple of
last
weeks and
week. Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
But first, how was your week?
Oh, it was pretty good. Vacation pretty good. Me and the lady doing some things. But no, we it was cool because like the people that we hung with, we went to an Airbnb
Oh,
and
okay.
we didn't really do too much. I think me and my girl, we went out to eat like one time,
Oh,
but for the
okay.
most part, what we did, we was what we did, we grilled out, we cooked at the home. So, like one person did breakfast. It was for the most part it was eight. It was eight of us, four couples apiece. So one would cook, one would cook breakfast, one would cook dinner, and one would cook, breakfast for the next day. We ended up grilling, man. We grilled out, so we had
Okay,
chicken
okay.
steak. We was like chicken steak, chicken, like we were killing it, boy.
You name it.
And then I made like for breakfast, I made like my pancake, avocado pancake, which they didn't turn out green because I like to have a green joint. Avocado was too ripe,
Yeah.
but man, I got it made out like crepes and joint. So it
Okay,
was straight.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So we back at it. Um, Now, before we go too far, I do want to mention a rapper that we recently lost within the past couple of days. My man Gift the Gab
Yep,
from
yep.
Black Alicious. Some of y'all may not know him. Some of the younger cats may not know him, but there was a pretty dope group. Underground, and one of the most notable songs that I always remember was Alphabetical
Accurate
Aerobics.
aerobics, yeah.
Aerobics, yeah. That was dope. I want to say it's a pretty old song. I think it's kind of like if you know Papoose' Alphabetical Slaughter. It's like that. They just go through the alphabet and using different words with each letter. And it's really dope. I think it came out before Alphabetical Slaughter, so I think that was kind of the original. But as a matter of fact, I might actually do that for the lyrical breakdown this week.
He had another song. I shared the alphabetic. I shared that one. They had another one. I think it was like something calisthenics. It was
Oh,
on the
okay.
Blazing Era album.
Okay,
And
okay.
yeah, man, they was a good group. If you like Jurassic 5, you definitely gonna like Black
Yeah,
Delicious.
yeah.
They were just like that chill type, but they were still dropping knowledge and stuff too. So
Absolutely,
yeah,
man.
man.
So, I hate to hear about my man passing. He was 50 years old. I don't think they've really set a cause of death yet,
Yeah.
but it's definitely sad to see good talent, pass away. But they left us with a pretty good catalog. I think we have at least 4 or 5 albums
Yeah,
from them.
that's the thing, man. It's just like 50 is that number, man. It's like
Right,
that's the magic number. It's like
right.
it's the new number besides like it used to be 27. We
Yeah,
go into that shit.
right, right.
Yeah, that's a different part. But yeah, it used to be 27. But yeah, it seems like these rappers they get stuck at 50 and just
Yeah.
that's it.
I don't know what
So
it is,
I don't
man.
know.
But yeah, way too much going on. But hopefully that's the last for a good while. But yeah, rest in peace to Gift the Gab. Matter of fact, let's give him a quick moment of silence if you don't mind. All right. Thank y'all for doing that with us. We appreciate it. Like to pay our respects. Um, all right, so we got a question of the day that Howie came up with. So let's go ahead and get into that. What's your question of the day?
All right. Question of the day is: Hot, Biggie, Nas, Jay Z is on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop.
Mount Rushmore, hip hop. That's a big one, man. Because there's so much, there's so many dope MCs. I don't think we should limit it to them. I don't even know.
See, the Mount Rushmore is full.
Right, it's gotta be four, and I don't know, man. At least three of them for me won't make it for me. For me, I'm gonna give you my Mount Rushmore. I gotta think about this for a second, but if I had to take at least one person from that group, it would be Nas. I really think Nas should be on there. I also think Melly Mel should be on there. I think Rakim should be on there. And let me get one more. If we're talking about lyricism, I might actually have to go with Mo D. might have to go with Mo D, man, because he was like one of the first killers in lyricism, man. You know what I mean? He was one of the first out there just killing the game. So I might have to go with Mo D. What about you? Who would you put up there?
Um, I would say I would definitely have to say like probably the cats that was in the '80s, like Kane. I mean Rakim question with never no question. So like what I'm saying? Cause and yeah, I would have to give it to cats like what I'm saying? Like it's just so much dope shit in the
Right.
'80s, man. Like the
Exactly.
'80s. I mean,
Exactly.
and then you can kind of see where other like people that's on the space now, like with Jay and Pop's case, how influential they have been. I can understand why they own there. And it's tough, man. I mean, definitely Kane and KRS.
Yeah.
They would definitely be the two. I mean, no question.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Rock him. The
Yeah.
fourth spot is kind of it can be tricky, but
Right.
and let me say this too. I think people say Pop, Big, J, and Nas because you know I think you could probably put them in any era and they would shine. One,
Right. Right.
and then two, like they're kind of like they're kind of up there with like the influence and things like that. I think
Right.
that's why people put them on the Mount Rushmore. But
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I can agree with that. But it's a hard one. That's why I had to pick some new people, but I had to also pick some older people because, like, for me, it wouldn't be no Jay Z or Nas without Mo D. You know what
oh
I mean? So
no,
it's like,
hell no,
he
no,
gave
and no Kane. Well, Kane,
right Kane too.
Kane, Coogee,
Mm-hmm.
Coogee, man, shit.
Yeah, Kane said he owe a lot of his style to Mo D. You know what I mean? He said
Yeah.
Mo D was one he looked up to because he said at one time people thought he was trying to disrespect Mo D when he first came out, and he was like, "Nah, I mean that's somebody I look up to."
Kane, I think in his book, in Kumar D's book, there's a guy on the mic.
Uh huh.
He mentioned there was a kid that wanted to challenge
Okay.
him, and he's like, "Don't make me laugh." When that kid came back, yeah, man, I challenged you, but I wanted to challenge you, but I did not respect.
Yeah.
That kid was Kane.
Oh
Yeah,
man, that might have been part of the issue because I remember Kane said something about he had a run in with Mo D or something
yeah,
like that, and so it was the whole thing. But he told the story. You know what I mean? I checked out the podcast that has Kane on it. It's a podcast where they're gonna be doing seasons. Um, and it's called what is it called? Have you heard the one about?
okay,
And this season is Big Daddy Kane, so he's just telling a bunch of stories. It's like 8 or 9 episodes, and then next season it'll be somebody else telling their story.
okay. That's
So
what's up.
yeah, it's
That's
dope. I
kind of
heard
different.
I heard the first two, so I need to go back and listen to more. But shout out to Kane, and got to talk a little bit more about him in a little while. But first, let's jump into some birthdays. You
All
know what I
right, all
mean?
right, all right, all
Definitely got
right.
to give some happy birthdays out to some folks real quick. All right, so first birthday back on June 18th, my man Takeoff from the Migos.
All
Happy
right,
birthday to
all
him.
right, all right,
Also on the same day, my man Silk the Shocker.
all right,
Yes,
all
sir. Happy
right.
birthday to him. I wonder where he's at these days.
Uh,
I don't know. I haven't really heard of him. I don't see him
hopefully
on social
not.
media. None of
Hopefully
that.
not rapping.
Right.
Nah, I'm fucking.
but
Nah, we better look. I gotta stop that shit. We can't be distant. We gotta lift up the black folks. We gotta do
right.
that.
We joke around.
Yeah,
We were joking.
we just kidding now. We ain't want to try to turn this to the damn, Kwame Brown and all that other shit. We ain't
And
trying to
Silk
do
the
that.
Shocker be giving us mama's cooking.
Yeah, give me mom cooking, boy.
but also on the same day, June 18th, my man OT Genesis.
Oh,
Happy birthday to him. Yeah, man. On the 19th, my man, the king of quarantine, D Nice.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Gotta give a happy
Hey,
birthday to him.
nice.
That dude is a legend in the game. He goes back to the Boogie Down Productions days. He was one of the dopest lyricists even back then. He had My Name is D Nice. Y'all might not know it, but that's what you hear on his commercials. The beat. My name is D Nice. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I remember one joint he had. he had a joint called Crumbs on the Table. That was one of my favorites. You know, the hook was like, compared to me, you're just crumbs
Comes
on
on
the
the table.
table. Yeah, man. So D Nice always been that lyricist dude, man. I was surprised when I first heard about him being a DJ. I was like, okay, I didn't even know. But apparently, back in the day, even back in the Boogie Down Productions days, he was doing DJing and stuff back then, and I just didn't know it. I
Mm-hmm.
just knew him for rapping. But anyway, on June 20th, we had my man Loon from
Okay.
Bad Boy. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Salute.
Peace be upon him. He's Muslim now. Also on the same day, my man RBX.
Talk to Trey.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
remember when you was broke in the whole rap industry? Thought you was a joke? Oh, that AWOL shit.
Man, listen,
Woo!
that dude he's just bananas when it comes to the lyricism, man.
Oh man.
So on the 21st, happy birthday goes out to my man
Pete
DJ Pete Rock,
Rock.
producer Supreme.
Yep.
And also on the 22nd, we got my man Corey Guns.
Yep.
We got the legend himself, Schoolie D, on the
Yep,
22nd. Happy birthday to him. And then on the 24th, we got my man Memphis Bleak. Happy birthday to him.
Right.
On the 24th, also Snow the Product.
Right.
Happy birthday to her. On the 28th, which is that today or tomorrow? What's today?
Nah, today's the 26th.
Today. Okay, so that's tomorrow.
Monday. That's Monday.
Is it Monday? Okay.
Yeah, the 27th.
So my man Freddie Gibbs got a birthday coming up on the 28th, as well as DJ and producer No ID. Yeah.
Right.
No ID got
Cancer
some bangers.
Nation in the house. Cancer Nation in the house.
Yeah, man.
Ah!
Well, what day does Cancer start on? The 28th? Is it the 28th? 21st. Oh, okay. I knew it was somewhere around there.
Gemini season is over. I gotta stop talking shit.
Yeah, we're
My
going to get some
girl
hate
is-
mail.
My girl is Gemini.
Oh, is she? That's right. Yeah, because her birthday just passed.
Gemini's all right.
Okay.
Gemini.
But yeah, that was it for my birthdays. So let's give them a
Yeah,
round of applause. Skibbity clap. Yeah, man. So yep, happy birthday to all of them. And then we got some new music. Not too much on new music, but we got the 25th anniversary of two albums. We got Nas, It Was Written, and Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. They both hit that 25-year mark. For me, I think It Was Written was still a classic. For me, it wasn't as big for me as Illmatic, but it was still big. It was like right after It Was Written, that's when I kind of started feeling like, all right, it's going downhill just a little bit. But Illmatic and It Was Written for me both were considered classics.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's kind of what Rakim kind of fell into
Yeah.
as well. It's like, you make something so good, then the pressure to really make
To live up to
to
that.
live up to that or make something even better than
Right.
that or something just as good as that.
Yep.
Again, that's it's kind of tough to do that. I think It Was Written was, it definitely wasn't Illmatic.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some songs. I think the songs like The Message had some of that Illmatic feel to it.
Yeah.
If you really listen to it.
Yep. Yep.
But the thing of it is, man, like, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to live up to those expectations.
Right.
That's one thing I give to Jay-Z. He's like, hey, you missed the old Jay-Z, get my old shit.
Right.
And it's just like, look, I'm not gonna, worry myself to living up to, all the old Jay.
Right.
Like, nah, I'm growing. And
Yeah.
I've grown. I'm showing you, what I know and what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I have to give respect to Jay-Z on that when it comes to that level. But, since we're talking about both of them,
Yeah.
as far as like a reasonable doubt and stuff. But yeah, it's just,
What do you think about Reasonable Doubt? You think that's a classic?
now, to be honest with you, be real with you. It's plastic. I'm like, nigga, why you even doing this shit? I have never listened to Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
know what? I will do that tonight.
Hey, I mean, it happens. You know.
Well,
what I
the
mean?
thing of it is, this is the thing, man. I was so much a Tupac
Okay. Okay.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Pac like, yeah, fuck all these guys when they did the bomb first shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to listen to like. See, I was a Pac fan, and then like I was also a Cypress Hill fan. I think with Cypress Hill, it took me to be a Cypress Hill fan to be a Nas fan.
Okay.
And it's crazy because they were both at one time on the same label.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what's crazy about it, it took that to like go back because I started listening to when Muggs dropped that Soul Assassin back in '97. I picked that up. You know, they had Mobb Deep on there. Okay, well it's like, well, dang man, you know, Pac don't like Mobb Deep. So I started listening to him like, you know what, these guys ain't bad. These guys are. I started listening.
Yeah.
And then it pulled, but like Nas, Mobb Deep, even Biggie, you know, all the people that he was mad, that Pac was mad at, I kind of listened to.
Right.
Except Jay-Z for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I just wasn't, I just wasn't looking for him like that. I just be
honest.
honest.
Hey, I was the same way, man.
I just be honest.
The only stuff I knew about was if he dropped a video for something, I knew about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, there was some Jay-Z stuff that I liked.
Yeah.
You know, back. I'm not gonna totally like Hard Knock Life.
Yeah.
Shit, you can't deny that. And Money Cash Hold.
Right.
What? You know, based on the EM. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Some stuff you can't. You know, H to the Izzo. I like that song.
Yeah.
I like that song.
The beat was nice, but
yeah,
I wasn't really a fan of the overall song. It was just like, all right, you know, you just wanted to make something catchy. But
I mean, Jay got some stuff that I'm like, okay, you know, I'll give you that one. But I wasn't necessarily like impressed, like all the way impressed with them. Yeah. Like with them, you know, Mob, like Prodigy and like Nas, they was, you know, they might be braggadocious, but they was also saying something too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's how I felt. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Jay-Z he didn't really hit my radar real hard until the Black Album. Once he released the Black Album, I was kind of, okay, all right, I get you now.
Yeah.
But before that, it was just like whatever he dropped as a single, that's all I knew. The whole album, I never really listened to it. So, you know, but I still give him credit. I think he is one of the dopest lyricists, but I think he had to grow to that level.
Yeah.
He wasn't like a Nas or a Kane who started at the top and maybe went the other way, dwindled a little bit. He started low and then made his way high. You know what I mean? So, but Nas, what was dope about him was he started out at here. He dwindled a little bit because the songs weren't that hot, but then he climbed back up. You know what I mean?
Nas just had the wrong team with it.
Yeah.
That really.
Yeah.
I don't think all of that was Nas' fault.
I agree.
Nas definitely had the wrong, especially like the third album, like I Am and all that stuff. Because they were trying to get Nas to be like this, you know, shiny, you know, suit. Like pop rap, like
bad boy thing.
Yeah, it's like Nas.
Yeah.
I mean, he is, but he ain't.
But anyway, so you know, we just wanted to give a shout out to both of them for their albums being, you know, 25 years old and still being memorable on both ends. My man Papoose, I'm sure he's about to drop another album because remember he said he's dropping one every month. Right. So last month he dropped the May album right around this time, and so I'm sure he's about to drop the June album. My man Phife Dawg, don't forget he still got an album coming out too. Rest in peace to him. They won't give us a date. They keep pushing it back, so you know we'll see what happens with that. But my man DJ K Slay has done it again.
Can we do this?
Drop up. Yeah, man, you got to, man. Man, let me give you some gunshots here so y'all can. Yeah, you can hear it in my ear. But yeah, man, K Slay did it again. So not too long ago, he gave us the song Rolling 50 Deep, where he did the incredible feat of putting 50 rappers on one song. And now he has given us another bomb called Rolling 110 Deep. I said, K Slay, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga is killing the game.
I love
it. It's so dope, man. The song is over 40 minutes long. It is a whole album in one song.
Yeah, I got to go back and, like I said, I haven't listened. I seen you post it. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet.
Yeah.
But one thing I have to commend, K Slay for doing that. See, that's what hip hop's supposed to be about.
Exactly.
Man. The love of the craft, getting people to get not fuck this money shit. Fuck, I'm sold more than you and all that. Nah, let's go to these skills. Let's go to the skill set and we doing it for the love of the culture and the rapping.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that, old rappers, new rappers, people you ain't heard from a while. They all coming together, dropping their bars. Yep. It's a beautiful thing, man. Let's clap it up.
Clap it up, man. Got to, man. Got to. Yeah, man. Beautiful, man. He got so many people on there. He got a bunch of people from the first one, like Melly Mel. He got Grandmaster Caz. He even got all 3 members of Brand Nubian on that joint, man. He got Papoose on there. He got Redman on there. He got Freddie Fox on there. He even got another verse from Fred the Godson on there. The Lox is on there. You know what I mean? So he always throw the Lox in something. Who else? I'm trying to think. Trey the Truth is on there.
Okay. Yeah.
Who else? It's a lot, man. Anybody you can probably think of. It's 110 rappers on there. Yeah. And the song is over 40 minutes, so everybody got like 4 bars or whatever. Just a couple of bars just to hit you over the head real quick. You know what I mean? But I was blown away, man. I was completely blown away. Even cool DJ Red Alert makes an appearance.
Okay.
So that was dope, man. But yeah, so shout out to K Slade, man. He doing it big for the culture. And it's not a bad song as well. It's like it's got a dope boom bap beat and everybody just goes in. You know what I mean? So you can't really be disappointed with this song.
Yep.
So y'all go check that out. It's called Rolling 110 Deep.
110 Deep. While we on this subject, happy belated Father's Day. Happy belated Juneteenth.
Thank you.
Because we didn't get to actually the show. If I didn't, you had to go on vacation. The show that we was going to do, it would have been on Juneteenth.
Yep.
So y'all could have been, celebrating, been, black for one day. And then, since it's Pride Month, y'all go, next. Well, no. Let me take it back. So Juneteenth would have been that Saturday, right? It's Father's Day on Sunday. And since it being Pride Month, y'all can go back to sucking dick.
I didn't say it.
I'm just saying.
You heard who said it.
I'm just saying.
So,
okay, you know that all right, we just, because originally June was supposed to be Black Music Appreciation Month.
Yeah.
Which we do that, that's every year, we do that. But y'all have your month, June Pride Month. I don't know why you celebrate being gay in June. All right.
I don't know. Maybe it's something significant about June. Shout out to the LGBTQ community, though.
Yeah.
Go back to sucking that dick. You trying to get us off the air? I'm trying to change the subject.
They looked up. It's like, 5 days old.
Right. But matter of fact, let's make Juneteenth our first topic real quick.
Yeah.
So Juneteenth is. I do think it's a pretty big thing that they signed it into law as an official federal holiday. So let's give them a round of applause for that. We might give Biden his props, but that's where it stops. but yeah, so I think it's good that they did that. But to me, it was a little bit of a ways to say, stop asking about reparations.
Facts. Facts.
We're going to give you something just so you can stop asking about reparations because we're just not going to do it.
That's the thing, man. They keep giving us shit we don't ask for. It's
right.
Like, no disrespect for the people that put their time and stuff in. But like the George Floyd statue.
Yeah.
They paint the little basketball court for Breonna Taylor.
Yep.
Breonna Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, man? I'm on my Hassan Campbell shit right now. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we doing this? Like, there's real shit that needs to be done. That's why, again, I got to shout out Kwame Brown, because he's, like, actually talking about solutions.
Yeah.
He's talking about, like, look, man, you get three courses, 3 skills under your belt. Nobody can be able to tell you shit. Nah, everybody's on this whole, we gotta do this, we gotta beg, we gotta make sure that you don't step on us, man. Nah, and we gotta do better for ourselves, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I mean, we still got to fight for the reparations, man,
Yeah,
because it's not about, I mean, it's not about getting rich or just being able to be lazy and just live off money, but it's just what our culture and community is owed. You know what I mean? After what we did for this country
let
and what we suffered from this country.
and let me put it in this perspective. Okay, our our white people that listen to this audience, now hear me out. Now imagine, let's say you had the ability to live for 400 or 500 years. And let's say that you was in one habitat, in your business, and all of a sudden somebody came to your habitat, snatched your family, told you to go to work over here and to build up a nation that supposedly no one was there, but you kicked all the people that was there out first to build up your shit. You don't want you can't build it up yourself because you can't get out there in the sun. All right. So you get these people to do it, you build it up, then when it comes time, you know, to get paid or get what you owe, they're like, get over it.
Right.
Yeah, you don't. So just imagine that for a minute. Just imagine like you go to work and someone owed you back pay for 400 fucking years. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Oh y'all, you say, oh, but y'all was slaves. But yeah, but and even then like people, other groups. And matter of fact, the former people that was doing the enslaving got restoration. I did not know that until I forgot what I listened to. I think I listened to Judge Joe Brown and his, and I'm trying to think of her name. Is it Denise Valerie? But
I'm not
anyway,
sure.
but I listened to their program, and they basically was saying the first group that got reparations,
Uh huh.
particularly after the war, the Civil War, were the slave owners. You
Wow.
imagine that shit?
Wow. That's
You
crazy, man.
imagine
That's
that shit?
crazy. I mean, but there's been payouts to several different groups of people. I know Jewish people have gotten a payout.
Japanese people,
Yeah. So yeah,
Native Americans, and I'm
Native
doing this in
Americans.
quotation marks. You breed with them to make them look like y'all, so y'all can
Right.
get money.
Yeah.
Not the ones
So
that look like us,
right.
but the ones that look
Yeah.
like us.
But they've gotten payouts. I mean, it's like, what is the big deal that y'all don't want to give us a payout? You know what I mean?
There's a
Because
reason for that. I'm not going to share that
yeah.
on here, but you know what I'm saying. There's a reason for that, and again, like we said, we're not money hungry.
Right.
I mean, the thing. The thing of it is, and I think that's why they're giving out these damn PPP loans.
Yeah.
Because they're really trying to show like, well, if we give these Negroes money, they're just going to spend it back with us. And then after they spend it back and they don't have no way to pay it back, we can put them in jail.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna talk too much about that.
Nah.
Just wanted to mention Juneteenth. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's a day where we kind of celebrate. The final last group of slaves that were being held in Texas were finally freed after, not knowing, that they were supposed to be free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We had all this stuff going on. We had the Emancipation Proclamation. That wasn't enough. We got the 13th Amendment, and they were still holding these people hostage, and so they were basically keeping them in the dark. Like, nah, ain't nobody made y'all free.
Believe it or not, and look it up, there were slaves here in America, black slaves that have been working here in the 1970s up until like when it was free.
Wow.
Yeah, in the deep south.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. Just it's crazy, man. It's a crazy time, and I mean, slowly but surely we're getting away from it. But we still got a lot of the mental slavery that's still holding us down. But we getting out. We getting out. So, and shout out to everybody who's checking us out, like on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and all of that. We appreciate y'all checking us out. We trying to do our thing. So don't forget if you can, hit those buttons.
Yeah.
Share it out with your friends. If they like real hip hop and just good conversation, let them know
Yeah.
we here. You know what I mean? We doing our thing. So all right, let's go on to some topics. I want to make a quick announcement. My man's Big Daddy Kane, the veteran from the golden era of hip hop, he's got a new Netflix documentary coming out called Paragraphs I Manifest.
All right. All right.
So that is going to be good for all of y'all who love real lyricism of hip hop. He's going to have guest appearances by people like Jay Z. He's got Eminem on there. He's even got some of the underground battle rappers who are going to be discussing the differences between battling today versus battling back in, like, let's say, the 80s. So the way he talks about it sounds like it's going to be really, really good. So it's
Okay.
called Paragraphs I Manifest.
And what's the date for that coming out?
They haven't given an official date. The only thing he keeps saying is coming soon.
Okay.
So I'm assuming within the next, I would say probably the next 2 months, because
Yeah, I
I
definitely
doubt
gotta
it would
look
go
at.
further than that.
Yeah, I definitely got to look at
So
that.
I'm ready for that. Tomorrow will be the BET Awards for anybody who's still interested. The BET Awards have kind of gone downhill for me,
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna check it out only because they said they're gonna do a tribute to DMX. I just want to see if they do a good job or if they kind of fuck it up. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
what are you thinking about the BET Awards? You ever watch it at all?
The BET Award.
Yeah.
Right, they fucking kidding me.
So you ain't fucking
I'd
with it, huh?
rather watch a girl for a month. And I'm a black man saying that shit.
Right.
I should say that.
It
I
really,
should say that. That's
I mean,
horrible.
it is, but it really
It's
has
the
gone.
award show. No, I'm just
Right.
playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But it has gone downhill. It really has, man. It used to be back in the day, you look forward to the awards like, oh man, this is gonna be dope. You know what I mean? But now it's like it's nothing to look forward to. You know what I mean? It's not at all
Nah,
nothing to look forward to.
so the thing of it is the power that be people like in Hollywood and all that shit, they're running out of ideas.
Right.
I just want to, my cousin, I want to shout out my cousin real quick. She shared out a Facebook post that, I was it kind of it got me to thinking. She was saying basically like BET, I don't think she necessarily said BET all together,
Uh-huh.
but basically saying that, we're all in this, while we're in this narrative of like sex, drugs, murder,
Right, right.
all that stuff. When you see other TV shows, like how come BET don't have network, have programs whereas like there's a version of like a Pawn Stars, a version of a
Right.
thrift. Like, like black, it's like damn, black people do more shit than just, kill
Right. Right.
and
Right.
make babies and,
Right.
get back like, oh, well, your mom, some lady, like, on them Lifetime
Right.
shit, like some lady is mad at some man, and then that lady takes the kids and, make sure that she lives all by herself. And then that lady gets up these two individual fine couples that work together and sides with the single lady to work shit out. And they are mad at the guy. And he's like, it's like the same shit.
Same shit over and over. It's crazy, man. I mean, it's one of them things, man. They try to paint us in a certain light all the time. You know what I
Yup.
mean? Like the whole, like we the only ones in the world that like fried chicken and shit.
Yeah.
White people would tear some fucking fried chicken
Hell
up.
yeah. And watermelon.
And
And
watermelon.
collard greens.
You know what I mean?
And look at you like, boy, goddamn,
Right.
what are
You,
you
you,
done?
you having a cookout and you tell some white people some fried chicken, they running
Fried
for that shit.
I tell you what,
Man, listen.
give me some hot sauce.
Right. So, I mean, they eat that shit just as much as we do, if
I'm
not
pandering.
more.
Is it working?
Right. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. BET Awards tomorrow. Take it for whatever you want. If y'all like it, do it. But I just want to see the DMX tribute, so that's the only thing I'm gonna be tuning in for.
Yeah.